Farewell, Ray Penber.
What's up guys, I'm Creations. Welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to react to Death Note episodes 3, 4, and 5. Oh my god guys, I can't even believe I got this far. Not even that far, but to like 3, 4, and 5. 3 freaking episodes in one video. Let's go. Dealings. Okay, interesting title for an episode.
At this point, we've received 3,029 responses about the murders via telephone and email. Most of these
3,029. That's so large. That's like 3,029 calls and emails. Holy shit, dude. So large.
Most of these are curious citizens and prank calls, but there are 14 people who claim to either know Kira or who have seen him.
There are an additional 14 people, and there's freaking prank calls. Wow, bro. Didn't even expect that. Prank calls, and they're from the curious members of the public. And there are additional 14 people who claim to know Kira or have seen Kira,
All 14 accounts were followed up on and carefully documented. However, nobody could provide any information that wasn't already publicly available.
What the? So none of those 14 people were able to even give out information to the freaking public that wasn't even made public to the people of Japan.
And lastly, this week there were an additional 21 people who called in claiming to be Kira.
21 additional people claiming to be Kira? Dude, you won't be able to find Kira if there are like 21 people claiming they're being Kira. This is a master move, bro. Everybody's supporting him.
We didn't want to rule anything out, so we followed standard procedure and created files for all 21 of them.
So you arrested them, basically? Those 21 people who are claiming to be Kira? Wow, seriously. You won't be able to find Kira if you arrest 21 fake Kiras.
Alright, on to the victim reports. Yes, sir.
Okay, the victims are gonna get crazy, bro. The victims list is crazier than a freaking 21 fake Kira list.
Upon further investigation, we have confirmed that information of the heart attack victims was in fact publicly available in Japan immediately prior to their deaths.
So people knew that the prisoners are gonna die, or victims are gonna die of a heart attack very, very soon. Oh god. What?
Also, concerning L's request that we investigate the time of death for each victim, we found that all of them occurred between the hours of 4 p.m. and 2 a.m. on weekdays, local time.
What the hell? So, upon L's request to investigate each victim's death, so they happened between 4 p.m. and freaking 2 a.m. on weekdays. That's like, guys, when you get home at freaking 4 p.m., a student gets home from school at 4 p.m. and then starts killing, and then stops at 2 a.m. because he has to sleep for school. Wow. I don't know, bro. I think they're gonna make this based on a student, I guess.
Local time, with 68% of them occurring between 8 p.m. and 12 a.m. Weekends and holidays appear to be the exception to this rule, as the times of death vary much more widely than during the week.
Okay, so they're like, the killings still continue, and around 68% of prisoners died around 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. And also with Saturdays and Sundays, Kira will be able to find time to kill so many prisoners when there's holidays, except Saturdays and Sundays. Oh yeah, also Saturdays and Sundays.
That information is extremely relevant for us. It suggests that given the times of death, our suspect could very well be a student.
Oh god, they're gonna find out it's Light Yagami, bro? Holy shit, I knew it, they're gonna predict it's a freaking student, bro.
Based on the fact that Kira's only killing criminals, I think it's safe to assume that he's driven by a very idealistic notion of justice.
Yeah, because I will make this world free of criminals and evil people. Yeah, Kira wants justice. He doesn't want crimes to happen, so he just straight up killing prisoners like he's a freaking god.
It's highly possible he may even aspire to be some sort of godlike figure. We're dealing with an individual who has a very childish concept of right and wrong.
Yeah, like, seriously. Light Yagami would become a god.
Of course, this is mere speculation at this point, but still I recommend you re-examine any assumptions you've made as to whether or not our suspect could be a student.
Yeah, like, please get rid of the idea that the culprit couldn't be a freaking school student that goes to school. Like, actually, bro.
You must consider every possibility. I believe that is the shortest route to finding and arresting Kira. Please continue with your report.
So we have to find out who is Kira. Yeah, like, we have to find out who is Kira. Like, already we know Light Yagami is Kira, but the police have to find out who is Kira first.
Oh, right. Does anyone else have something they'd like to add?
Yes, sir.
What is it, Matsuda?
Oh, so that guy with the childish like face, his name is Matsuda. Right. I was like, who's this guy?
Well, I'm not saying this to support Kira or to condone the murders, but in the last few days throughout the world, but especially here in Japan, we've observed a dramatic decrease in the number of violent crimes committed.
Yeah, we noticed that, bro. Yeah, we actually noticed it. Like, since criminals started dying by Kira, the number of crimes has been declining. Like, criminals have been afraid to even commit crimes because of Kira.
Well, I suppose it makes sense. We've suspected something like that would happen. Anything else?
Yeah, we did, bro. We actually freaking did. We knew that was gonna happen, bro. That's why everybody says that we need a Light Yagami in this world.
Anything else? Well, that about sums up our report for today. Al?
Okay, so it's like, no, I don't, I don't want to say anything. So that's it. He just wants to say that crimes have been declining, and that was the investigative report. Wow.
Thank you, everyone. I feel we're one step closer to finding Kira. Before I go, I'm afraid I have one additional request to make. This is directed to the teams investigating the victims, TV news, and internet. I would like you to go back and take a closer look at the exact way in which the victims' identities were made public. Be as thorough as possible.
Yeah, like find out how they were made public, so that Kira. Obviously, guys, you know, Light Yagami sees the news and finds out each criminal's name and writes it in the death note and all that crap. So that's why Elle is telling them to find out how they were made public on the news.
In particular, I want to know if photos of the victims were made available to the public in Japan.
Yes, they were made public. Like, they're showing a photo of the suspect, his name, his profession, like blah 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 on the news. And Light Yagami writes it in the death note.
Chief,
He's the
you
always.
look like you could use one of these. Sleeping much?
Ah, thank you. That'll do the trick. I feel all these late nights are starting to take their toll.
Bro is obviously playing all-nighters, bro. Bro, he has to freaking sleep, otherwise it'll affect his freaking concentration. Like, I didn't even know he was playing all-nighters on the freaking case.
About what I said earlier at our meeting. Well, now that I think about it, I'm sure everyone already knew that. I wanted to apologize.
What on earth are you talking about? Nobody said it would be easy to speak the truth, but it has to be done, especially when it's something.
Okay, so he was speaking the truth. I thought it was like already speaking a fact that everybody knew. But no, he already freaking said it himself. Wow, bro. Keep going, Matsuda.
Having said that, if you've gone on to say that we should commend Kira for doing such a great job of reducing violent crime, then yes, I might have had a little problem with that.
Oh no!
Yes.
No.
Yes. We could have had a freaking problem. Like, bro, he's a freaking murderer, just killing people. Like, guys, if one prisoner went to prison, he will have changed his life and became a good man. That's it. No need to become all violent again and all. Like Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh no! No, I wouldn't. That would never happen.
I'm just kidding.
Okay, yeah, that was a good joke. Like, we should not commend Kira, but we should commend Kira for reducing violent crimes. Like, Lots of Indians are now being shot in US, as you guys see in the news. Like Gujarati woman being shot in Canada or in US. Like thousands of Indians are dying just because of robberies.
I knew I could count on you, Light.
Hey, so do you think you're ready to try a few on your own now?
Huh? Yeah, I guess so.
Wow, so bro is actually helping his sister Sayu with her homework. That's a good brother right there, guys. You need a brother like him.
Welcome home, dear.
Yeah, Dad came home.
He's home really early today.
Hey, why don't you at least try the last problem by yourself?
I will, but maybe after dinner.
Sarcastic little Sayu, classic light.
Helping your sister with her homework, you sure are relaxed. Of course. If the police try to come after me, I'm pretty confident I've got something that'll give me the advantage.
Yep, that is. We need to have confidence to actually avoid the police. We need to have confidence. Just like he helped Sayu with his confidence, we need to have confidence to avoid the police.
Hey, glad you could join us for dinner. You hungry, Dad?
Yeah, it's been a long day.
Bro, I don't like when Ryuk just casually watches Light's family eating dinner. Like, guys, if Sayu or Light's mom or dad touched the death note, if they would have seen the Shinigami, then Light would have been caught easily. Like, oh my god, Sayu would have been scared by the Shinigami. Like, I don't like when Ryuk is watching the family eat dinner, especially behind Light.
Light, tell me how are your studies going?
Everything's okay, I guess.
Whatever. He's at the top of his class. Genius. That's my son. We're all proud of you, Light.
Yes, I like how Light's family likes him because he's just a smarty pants with a freaking death note and is also balancing his studies at the same time. Like, he's a genius, like actually.
Is everything okay, Dad? You look tired.
Yeah, I'm not able to say too much about it, but this case I'm working on now is really tough.
Yes, the current Kira case is very difficult. Like, it'll take years to figure out who's Kira. But if Light just keeps his composure and doesn't reveal that he's Kira, then yes.
I see. Well, Daddy's a policeman. And that must be the reason why you're so confident.
Yes, that's right. Light is very confident because Daddy's with the police and he'll reveal all the files because, bro, you're like, what, a 16 or 17-year-old. You can find out who's Kira, but you are Kira, bro.
It's easy for me to hack into Dad's computer, run a home network, so I can copy the files I need without leaving a trace.
Bro hacked into his father's computer, bro. If I would have been found hacking my dad's computer, I would have been dead by my dad, like actually, bro.
This way I can keep track of their investigation. Here we go.
Holy shit, bro just hacked his computer. Now bro can really guess who is L, and L can really find out who's Kira, bro.
Well, isn't that interesting? Looks like the police are already beginning to suspect a student.
Yeah, bro. They're suspecting to know that it's you. You're a freaking student.
That means you're in trouble. If the cause of death is written within 40 seconds of writing the person's name, it will happen. If the cause of death is not specified, the person will simply die of a heart attack. After writing the cause of death, details of the death should be written in the next 6 minutes and 40 seconds. That sound right to you, Ryuk? So what's your point?
Yeah, like, what's your point? Like, yes. I want to find out what's his point of saying all those rules.
In other words, if I write heart attack as the cause of death, then I should be able to write down all the details, including time of death afterwards, shouldn't I? Looks like I'll be able to provide you with more entertainment now.
Bro just figured out a freaking way so that he can write out the details of the criminals. Instead of just writing heart attack, he can just write heart attack as the cause of death. Genius! Okay, now, Light is just casually as a school student going to the school. Meanwhile, all the prisoners are dying. Holy shit, bro.
Inmate 148, what's wrong? Snap out of it!
Bro is just casually playing football. Meanwhile, one prisoner dies. Like, holy shit. Bro! Holy shit. Oh my god. Lots of prisoners dying, bro. Bro really wants the world to be cleansed.
What? I don't believe this. Another 23 victims yesterday? Are these confirmed?
23! A huge number of heart attack victims. Huge.
Yes. The day before, there were another 23 victims. He's killing one off every hour on the hour.
Considering that this new pattern has been going on for 2 weekdays,
It does punch some holes in the theory that our suspect is a student. Maybe not. Anybody could skip 2 days of school.
You're missing the point.
Yes, like anybody could take a holiday for 2 days. Yes. Students can also take holidays and use that time to kill off criminals.
It does appear less likely now that Kira's a student, but that's not the message he's sending by doing this. Ask yourselves why every hour, and why are all these victims in prisons where they are sure to be discovered immediately? Why not?
Yes, like they can be easily found on the streets, roaming around with a freaking gun in their freaking jacket pocket, and Light can just simply figure out the name using Ryuk.
I believe Kira is telling us that not only can he kill from a distance, but he can also determine the time of death.
Yes, bro, we all know that. Now the police have just figured out thanks to freaking L. It was already written in the death note.
But something's not right. As soon as we began to suspect that Kira might be a student, the pacing of the killings changed, as if to contradict that theory.
Yeah, bro. Light basically hacked into his dad's computer and saw the files and found out that he was being suspected as the culprit, as Kira. So that's why the killings changed.
Coincidence? No. Too convenient. This can only mean that Kira has access to police information.
Yo, this is getting crazier and crazier, bro. Holy shit. So that means maybe Elle might be able to suspect that someone in the task force might be Kira, but no.
It's obvious now. This is a direct challenge to me. I'd say Elle is probably starting to sweat a little by now. What'll really make his job difficult is that I've deliberately left about 50 criminals alive for times like this. Oh.
He has freaking left 50 criminals just like that. And times and like this. Holy shit. Bro's like, no, I don't want to continue the killings, so I'll just leave 50 criminals alone.
By now, he should be starting to suspect someone with connections to the police. So Kira has found a way to obtain information from the task force headquarters. This is one fact that cannot be ignored.
Yes, that is one fact that cannot be ignored. Yes.
But what does he get out of all this? What is he hoping to achieve in the end? Something I don't get. Showing them you have connections to the police makes it easier for them to find you than when they just suspected you were a student. Well, my real agenda.
Yes, so yeah, like that is one fact that cannot be ignored. And yeah, what is Kira trying to get out of all this? A reward for killing all the criminals, or being a freaking god and killing all the evil guys?
My real agenda is to get close to L so I can eliminate him. How you gonna do that? You still don't understand human beings. In this world, there are very few people who actually trust each other.
Yes, like if you're in a group and then you begin to suspect that someone is not to be trusted, then you should not trust that person. It's like in crime movies, you cannot trust your own partner because sometimes your own partner just turns on you like that type of thing.
And it's no different for the police now. What's especially important is that L and the investigators don't trust each other at all.
Yep, that is one fact. L and the police don't trust each other. The police don't even trust L, first of all. That is one fact. So that will make Light Yagami closer to finding out L's name.
About it. Could you trust someone whose name and face you don't even know? When L discovers that I'm somehow getting confidential information, he'll be obligated to start investigating the police to find the source of the leak.
Yes, and L will not even suspect the student. He'll be suspecting the freaking police in the headquarters.
If that happens, it'll only be a matter of time before the police start resenting L. On the surface, it will appear that L and the investigation team are working together to try to catch me. But in reality, L will investigate the police, and they will be investigating L.
Yes, it's like creating a rivalry when there's already a rivalry between Light and L. Like, for example, if there's already a rivalry between Light and L, but there'll already again be a rivalry against L and the police. Wow, 2 rivalries.
I'm not the one who's going to find out. I can let the police do that for me. And when they do, that's when I'll eliminate him.
So he's using the police as like a pawn, like a useless soldier, like a pawn in the chess.
What's this about?
Letters of
With all due
resignation?
respect, Chief, we're resigning. We demand that you assign us to a different case. Otherwise, you can have our badges right here and now.
Why? You're good cops.
Isn't it clear? It's because we value our lives, sir.
If what L says is true, Kira has some ESP-like power that somehow allows him to kill people indirectly from anywhere.
Well, if I were Kira, sir.
Holy shit! So I never even knew that 3 cops are resigning. Like they don't want to die so badly. Like seriously. Come on, guys, just stay in the freaking force.
Well, if I were Kira, sir, I'd probably want to try and get rid of the people who are trying to catch me.
Let's face it, he knows he'll be sentenced to death if he's caught.
We all sat here and watched when L decided to pull that media stunt and challenge Kira to kill him. Well, it was all very impressive at the time. But then again, L never...
Yes, it was very impressive. So yeah, now L has a challenge against Light to find out who is Kira. Like, come on.
But then again, L never had to show his face or reveal his name, for that matter. I'm sure you recall L's last request. He asked that we take a closer look at how these victims' identities were made public, and specifically to determine whether photos of the victims were available to the public prior to their deaths.
Yes, that's exactly what L said, and that's exactly what L did, basically.
Well, it turns out he was right. Every single one of those victims' names and photos were broadcast to the Japanese public, and then they died. Unlike some of them, we're out there investigating...
Yeah, so basically all the criminals who died were made public in the news by their name and face being shown in the news.
Unlike some of them, we're out there investigating this case wearing police IDs with our names and photos on them. Anybody with a computer can find out who we are. We don't hide our faces, we're out in the open.
Sir.
Yes, so Kira can easily find out because the police have badges. Like, they have their name and then they have their photo. Like, easily Kira will be able to kill with just name and a face. So, yeah, he'll be able to just find out the police's name and the face.
For these reasons, we refuse to continue working this case. Excuse us, Chief.
Hey, stop! All of you! Hold it right there!
Well, those 3 left, so it's now freaking useless. Guys, if we don't have more officers working on this case, it's freaking useless. Come on, bro.
In order to solve this problem, we must establish the concept that x squared equals large x. Now pay attention because this is important. Before we tackle more complex quadratic equations, we have to start thinking of large x's value as simply the multiple of two integers. Now, let's apply this concept to our...
Wow, bro, Ryuk is just casually walking around and nobody can see him except Light. Holy shit. Never even knew Ryuk goes to the school. But yeah, he's attached to Light, so he has to. Oh.
We brought the FBI to Japan 4 days ago. They're fully operational. As requested, they're now gathering intel on the police.
And this is the
Dude, I think Light is being followed by an FBI agent, bro. I think it's being followed by an FBI agent because, bro, who would even have to be followed by somebody? Like, bro, holy shit, never even knew Light was being followed. And Ryuk just discovered that.
And this is the complete list?
Yes.
There are 141 people in the police force who have access to classified information regarding the investigation. I am sure that somewhere in this list of police officers and the people closest to them, we will find our suspect.
Holy shit, bro. 141 people investigating the Kira case? That's like, bro, you gotta interview every one of them to find out who is Kira. And that'll take a very long time to interview. Like, 141 is a large number of people in this case. Soichiro Yagami. That's
Right.
like...
You got a second? I already told you, Ryuk. You can't talk to me in public. How many times do I have to tell you?
Yeah, bro. Okay, I think Ryuk is gonna tell Light that someone is following him. But Light just doesn't understand that Ryuk wants to tell him something. Like, bro, listen to freaking Ryuk. He has something to say.
In that case, I'll talk, you just listen. If you don't want to hear me, you can plug your ears or something. First of all, I don't have anything against you. I actually think the notebook couldn't have been picked up by a better person. I'm here because I have to stick around till the death note is finished, or I see you die, whichever comes first.
Holy shit, bro! Ryuk is talking about giving the death note to the right person because Kira wants the world to be cleansed, and Light has the same exact mindset as Kira.
But make no mistake, Light, I'm not on your side or El's side. Yeah, well, I knew that much already. You'll never hear me say anything about whether what you're doing is right or wrong. I'm not here to support.
So bro is not on his side or El's side, so that's why bro won't be able to hear, like, praises from Ryuk. Like, it's not on anybody's side, it's just a Shinigami with a human.
But as your roommate, I might have a few things to say now and then. What's this about, Ryuk? Why are you telling me all this stuff now anyway? It's really not like you. It's just that I'm no ally of yours, or Kira's if you prefer. The only reason I'm going to tell you this is because personally it's starting to creep me out.
Yeah, bro. Bro is getting really creeped out by the person who's following Light right now. Like, seriously, you're freaking Shinigami, no need to be creeped out.
You're being followed by another human. He's watching you right now.
Very tense silence, bruv. Like, seriously, that's very tense silence.
It's really starting to get on my nerves. I realize there's no way he can see me. But because I'm always following behind you wherever you go, I feel like I'm constantly being watched. That's a problem. I'll have to get rid of him as soon as possible.
Yeah, bro, get rid of him. Because, as that FBI agent once said, is that if he was Kira, he would have killed anyone who would have tried to come and catch him. He's the same.
Who would be following me? Does this mean Elle is already starting to suspect the police? If he's going to investigate the police, he'll need a lot of resources and manpower.
Yes, he needs lots of men to investigate the case because there's like so many files on the Kira case.
Even if he has as many as 50 people on the case, I don't see how they could ever figure out that I'm Kira. I shouldn't look like anything other than your average high school senior.
Yep. Yes, you should do that, bro. You should just be a calm, composure, confident, high school senior student, and don't be like Kira, who is egoistic and all.
The longer I let this person keep following me, the greater the chances they'll figure out who I really am. Above all, I need my stalker's name. Once I figure that out, I can get rid of him for good. Right.
Yes, you need to find out the stalker's name. I think it is an FBI agent. I think it is an FBI agent. I'm just thinking it's an FBI agent.
Right. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. What makes a Shinigami and a human who has a death note different? Well, there are two things. And why do Shinigami have to write the names of humans in their death notes? You got any ideas? Of course not. Why would I know that? You know, you sure are talkative today. It's because we are able to take human lifespans for ourselves.
Bro, oh my god, bro. So you can take human lifespans for yourself? Bro, holy shit, that's why they call it Shinigami. Gods of death.
Huh? Wait, what do you mean by that? Let's say you have a human who is due to live until the age of 60, and a god of death wrote that this person would die at 40. 60 minus 40 equals 20. Now those 20 years taken from someone in the human world are added to that god of death's life.
Oh, okay, I'm getting this now. Okay.
So it means that as long as we don't slack off, even if someone was to shoot us in the head, or stab us in the heart with a knife, a god of death cannot die.
Holy shit. So they cannot die. They're freaking invincible. Like, seriously. Can't even shoot them or stab them. But, can't even do anything to them. They're just invincible.
On the other hand, no matter how many names you write in your death note, your lifespan will not increase. That is the first difference between gods of death and humans who possess a death note. That's something about Shinigami that I haven't heard before.
Yes, bro. If you write, you can't live. Like, seriously, if you can't write, if you can't even, like, if you still write names, you still can't make your life even more longer. That's a very big difference between a Shinigami and a human who has a death note.
Pretty interesting stuff. The second difference between us will probably be of even greater interest to you. Though this has less to do with lengthening life and more to do with cutting it short. What do you mean cutting it short?
Holy shit, what do you mean cutting it short? Like you're about to die or something? What the heck?
Shinigami can tell what a person's name is by just looking at their face. We know instantly. And do you have any idea why? Because through a Shinigami's eyes, a human's name can be seen above their head. Not only that, we see their lifespan as well. Their name and lifespan?
What? That's a crazy fact. I can't even believe a Shinigami can see a human's name and a lifespan just upon seeing their face. That is so crazy.
That's right. I'm able to see your name and lifespan right now.
Oh my god.
If I convert it back to human time, I could tell you how many years you've got left. But there's no way I'd ever tell you that. I may have a big mouth, but even I wouldn't go that far.
Can't even believe, bro. I can't even believe a Shinigami can see a human's name and lifespan. And just a Light Yagami's name. And I think it was like 93 years he was about to live. Like, what the? Me?
Shinigami never have to worry that they won't be able to kill a person just because they don't know their name. And every time we do take a life, we always know exactly how many years we're going to receive.
Wow, bro. So they don't even have to fear that they're gonna die. They just look at the person's face and then, boom, you have a freaking name and their lifespan.
Our eyes just aren't the same, and that is the difference between you and I. However, if a Shinigami drops his death note and a human picks it up, he can grab that human in the eyes of Shinigami.
What? So basically, Light Yagami can have a freaking Shinigami eyes, but I don't know if he's gonna take it or not.
But only if a deal is made, one that's been with us since ancient times. And what's the deal? The price for having a Shinigami's eyes is half of that person's remaining lifespan.
What? So you have to freaking give up your freaking So you have to freaking give up your half of your freaking lifespan just for Shinigami eyes. Bro, I suggest you take it because you can really find out the person's name and you can really find out L's real name. That is your freaking objective. So seriously, I think you need to take it.
That's all it is. Half of my remaining lifespan. Yeah. In other words, if you were supposed to live another 50 years, it'll be 25. If it was one more year, then 6 months. I see. And since you've made it clear you're not on anyone's side, it won't help me out. You wouldn't just give me the names of people I'm going to kill. Basically, you're saying that I can't simply borrow your powers.
So for example, if Light were to live till like 70, then he has to stay for like then 70 by 2. That is how much? 2, 3, just 6. That's like Light has to live 35 years. He'll live for another 35 years. So he won't be able to live to 70. He'll be able to live another 35 years. Like, holy shit, that's some basic math.
I'd have to pay for them. That's right. It's a key part of the code that all Shinigami are bound by. I'll say this once more. Give me half your remaining lifespan, and I'll give you the Shinigami eyes. If I agree, I'll be able to know everyone's name just by looking at them.
Yes, bro, just take the deal. Just take the deal.
If I had that power, the Death Note would only be easier to use. So, what'll it be, Light? Is it a deal?
Just take it. Wow, guys, what a crazy episode. And a great ending, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's a great ending because I don't know if Light will even take the deal. I don't know if Light should take the deal because if he has to know L's name, just look at his face. Perfect. He can know it. He can know the name. Just take the deal, bro. If he doesn't take the deal, he's stupid as hell. He's stupid. Pursuit. Wow. Okay, so he's pursuit, meaning the FBI agent pursuing Light. Interesting title.
Has anyone seen Ryuk around lately?
Maybe he was serious about losing his death note. It was probably picked up by some human before he could get to it. No!
What the? So he has 2 death notes? No, not 2, but Ryuk is not dead. Like, what the heck?
No way. Then he'd be stuck there till the end of that human's life or until the death note was destroyed. That could take a while.
Yeah, I can't picture you doing something so boring. But you know what?
Seriously, bro? He's doing something boring? Dude, you guys are so bored. At least he's latched onto a human, unlike you guys. Like, seriously.
You know what? I actually heard he was carrying 2 death notes. Seriously?
2 death notes? What? Bro, who is he planning to give the death note to? 100 billion people or something? 2? Seriously, I never even knew he had another death note. That's crazy.
Seriously, why would he need 2? Beats me. I'll never understand that guy.
So, the price for receiving the eyes of a Shinigami is no more than half of my remaining lifespan?
Yes, it's correct. You have to give half of your remaining lifespan so that you can get the Shinigami eyes.
That's it, right? Yes. Well then, do we have a deal or not? Ryuk, this deal is out of the question.
Bro is officially so stupid. Like, seriously, bro, just take the deal. If you get the deal, if you take the deal, you'll be able to know L's real name. Come on, bro, just take the deal. Please, bro. Oh, Moonlight occupied it. Moonlight occupied the streets, baby.
Let's get this straight. My plan is to create an ideal world free from evil and all criminals, and I intend to reign as a god in that world for a very long time.
Yes, bro. You said that you wanted to be a god with a justice sense of mind. You said that, actually.
I might consider the deal if it lengthened my life,
but not if I die sooner. I figured you, of all people, should know I wouldn't take this deal.
Yeah, bro. I knew you wouldn't take this deal. You stupid dummy. Take the freaking deal, guys. And guys, remember, I haven't seen this anime, and it's my first time. So don't you dare go on opposing me that I've seen this. Okay, please. I thought he was gonna take it, but he's so stupid.
I still felt I should tell you that the deal existed just in case. Anyway, I've done my part. I don't need you complaining I didn't tell you this earlier on.
Yeah, bro. Like, Light freaking complains that Ryuk didn't tell him some of the rules. So Light freaking complains. Like, seriously, come on, bro. At least he told you the Shinigami thingy. So yeah, please be grateful.
This is what you call telling me early on? Don't you think you're a little late? I don't see why you couldn't have told me this when we met. Or better yet, you could have simply included it in the instructions for the Death Note.
Dude, can Light please stop whining about the freaking Shinigami thing? Like, seriously, stop freaking whining about the rules. There is some rules the Shinigami has to tell you. So please, stop whining and complaining. Please.
Good point. He's not the slightest bit daunted by the fact that I'm a Shinigami. He doesn't suck up to me, and he seems to have no problem giving me a hard time.
Bro, yeah, Ryuk is right on that one. Yeah. Light just doesn't care that he's a Shinigami and the Shinigami will kill him at any time. But bro just doesn't care. Seriously, bro's a freaking menace. Oh, he left.
You sure there's nothing else you want to tell me ahead of time? Shinigami?
No, nothing else.
Dude, if bro tells another thing after he just said that there's nothing else to tell him, and if bro tells another rule, bro, Light will be so mad. Like, actually, bro, Light will be so mad, bro. Like, actually, seriously. If Light gets so mad, I don't know what the hell he's gonna do in the Death Note. He might go crazy and kill some more people who are innocent.
Probably.
Really? That's too bad.
What do you mean?
You know, I might...
Oh my god. That's just a funny bit between Ryuk and Light Yagami, bro. Holy shit, how disappointing. Light is sarcastic, bro. Light is sarcastic.
I might have seriously considered the deal if you'd offered me wings instead of eyes. Just the idea of...
Wings? What? Do you want to be a dragon or something? Bro, just be a freaking human and get the Shinigami eyes, you dumb.
The idea of flying around freely in the sky sounds very godlike. After all, it's been mankind's dream since antiquity to be able to fly.
Wow, never even knew. Mankind's dream was to freaking fly. What? There's all an airplane, there's parachuting school and all those things. But yeah.
You stand out if you sprouted wings and flew around. Not to mention the police would have no trouble finding you.
I was only joking.
Bro's only joking. Meanwhile, bro desperately wants to get L's real name, bro. Seriously, bro.
Anyway, if I keep bargaining for eyes and wings and whatever else, next thing you know I'm gonna end up becoming a real Shinigami. Though, who knows? I bet that could be pretty interesting.
Yeah, bro, like, seriously, being a Shinigami is really interesting because you can write people's names, but still you would suffer in the Shinigami world because it's boring as hell.
I wouldn't worry. Even without the eyes and the wings, you're already a worthy Shinigami.
Wow, bro. Ryuk is praising him, bro. Like, actually, I like his roommate.
The Shinigami realm is slowly rotting. We lead meaningless and empty lives. And the only reason we still take human lives is because we're afraid to die ourselves.
Wow, so Shinigamis are so afraid to die? I thought they were like unfearful. Like, they're not afraid, they're courageous. But no, bro, what Ryuk is telling is right. It is rotting basically because the Shinigamis are so afraid to die that they end up taking human freaking lives to add on to the lifespan. Like, crazy.
The truth of the matter is that we no longer even know why we exist. In fact, I doubt there's any reason for our existence at all.
Dude, why did you just say that? Like, basically, you guys are there basically to take humans' lives, so basically just to unalive people, and add on it to your lifespan. You're just there. You're freaking useless. Yeah, you're not even there for anything useful.
What I'm saying is, compared to that, you're becoming a much more impressive Shinigami.
I don't know about that. I mean, from what you're telling me, it sounds like I'm doing a lot more work than...
What the heck? Yeah, bro is saying like, Ryuk is saying like that Light is gonna be a very impressive Shinigami when he dies. Like, what the hell?
I don't want to be compared to a Shinigami. I'm a human using this Death Note to make the world a better place for other humans.
Yep, bro is correct actually. Bro doesn't want to be compared to Shinigami because he's a human, not a death god. And he's actually making the world a better place for actual humans, not Shinigamis.
But I wouldn't necessarily say that the Shinigami realm is meaningless to humans either.
Why do you say that?
Yeah.
Well, just think about it. Whenever a Shinigami like you comes to the human world once every 100, no more like every 1,000 years, the human world changes dramatically.
Huh? How, bro? Like, once every 1,000 years? So, like, what otherworldly event will happen if Shinigamis come to the world? Like, nobody will be able to even see the Shinigami, so what will even change the world? How will the world be changed?
The existence of the Shinigami realm is extremely significant.
Really?
You told me just now that the Shinigami realm is slowly rotting, right? Well, when you return from this world, why not use what you've learned here to try and change it for the better?
Genius, bro. Yeah, you could use what you learned here to do in the Shinigami world, like just how Light said. He could use the tactics he uses in the human world to change the Shinigami world. Genius, Light.
Well, Light, I'm not sure why I never noticed this until now, but you're quite the positive thinker.
Yeah, Light is actually a positive thinker. Ryuk is right.
I think I just figured out how to find the name of the guy who was following me today.
How are you gonna do that?
I'm gonna use the rules of the Death Note to my advantage. I already know that if I write down a cause of death, I've got 6 minutes and 40 seconds to record the conditions and exact time of death.
Wow, so he wants to find out the stalker's name. So yes, he has to find out using the Death Note, and he wants to use a Death Note to his advantage. Like, he wants to use the rules whenever they're available or not. Like, he wants to use it.
Should be interesting.
Yeah, it's me.
Oh.
Another 6 inmates were found dead last night.
What the hell? So it's Kira. Oh my god, bro's just straight up killing inmates. And bro wants to find out the stalker's name. That's his only objective. Find out the stalker's name and get rid of it.
Our behavior before they died? Could you be more specific? What do you mean? So they didn't just die from heart attacks?
No, what I'm saying is they all died of heart attacks, but it wasn't quite that simple. Before one of them died, he drew a pentagram on the wall of his cell using his own blood.
What? So all of them exhibited strange behavior. Kira controlled them basically, using a Death Note. Oh my god. Can't even believe. An inmate used his own freaking blood to draw a freaking pentagram, which is evil. Oh my god.
Another left a letter, but it doesn't seem to be a will or anything meaningful. And as for the third victim, he escaped from his cell and ran all the way to the staff bathrooms before he died.
Oh my god. So the second one wrote something that doesn't even make any sense. The third inmate ran to the staff bathroom and then died of a heart attack. So it was all Kira. Kira controlled their actions using a Death Note.
What do you mean by different?
I sent you a copy of the letter as well as pictures taken at the scene.
Okay. It sounds like he was afraid that Kira would find him. It's believable that our victim might have been genuinely afraid and wrote this, but we know Kira can control the time of death.
Yes, he can control the time of death, and he used this time of death ideology to kill those three inmates.
Chief, can't release details of these men's deaths to the media. As far as they're concerned, these are just heart attacks. I have reason to believe that Kira was performing some kind of test.
Oh my god, so Kira used those 3S experiments to test out the time of death theory? Oh my god. And Elle doesn't want the public to know that these three died due to heart attack. These guys died exhibiting strange behavior. One drawn a pentagram on the wall using his own blood. One drawn something that he was afraid of Kira. Then a third escaped to the staff bathroom before he died. Elle doesn't want the public to know because they could interfere with the investigation. They'll be like, how can you protect us from this Kira? Yeah, that's what. Then yeah, that's what.
He's playing with people's lives as if all this was just a game. It's unforgivable.
If Kira is really using criminals as test subjects, what is he trying to achieve?
Yeah, I know, Light is trying to become a god and trying to make the world a new place without criminals, without violent crimes. That's what. And the police are saying that Kira is using his victims like a game. Like he's using them like pawns. Like a soldier that you would throw them after you use them. Like a toy.
Look at this, Rick. I think we're in luck. The results of yesterday's little test have already been downloaded onto my dad's computer. And these results are just as I expected. The death note will work for what I had in mind.
What do you mean by that?
Yes, what do you mean by that, Light? What do you mean the death note will work to your advantage?
All three did exactly what I intended them to do. For the other three inmates, I purposely wrote conditions that were virtually impossible. With the first one, I wrote that he would die in front of the Eiffel Tower in 1 hour. However, everyone knows that it's physically impossible to go from prison in Japan to Paris, France in only 1 hour. Since this couldn't happen, he simply died of a heart attack in prison. The next was supposed to draw an exact picture of Elle's face on the prison wall. This also didn't happen. You can't draw someone you've never seen, right?
Yeah, oh my god. So he tried to make a prisoner die by going to France and then jump off the Eiffel Tower. But then that couldn't physically happen, so he just died of a heart attack. Then the second inmate was supposed to and so he made the second inmate to try to draw Elle's face, but since he couldn't, and since the inmate didn't know who is Elle, he just simply died of a heart attack. Like, bro is just trying to make prisoners do difficult tasks that they cannot do, but they just end up dying. What's even the point?
Which means it's impossible to make someone write what they don't already know. Or, at the very least, it has to be the kind of thing that they could come up with on their own. Basically, even the Death Note can't do the impossible. But, as long as it's within the realistic limits of what that person might do, I can control them as much as I want before they die.
So Light can control a person however he wants. He can try to get Elle's face or his information where he's living, yeah. Or he could just do difficult tasks like going to one random location in the world and then dying. Yeah. Oh my god, can't even believe. Using a death note, he can control the people. Oh my god.
These latest listings will no doubt keep Elle and the police guessing. Even as we speak, he's probably trying to decipher all the clues I left for him, especially that little note.
Yes. So I figured out Elle is trying to figure out who did this, who made the blood, who is making these people do horrible things to themselves and then killing them. So yeah, Elle is trying to figure out the clues from the photos.
If Kira used those criminals to conduct an experiment of some sort, it means he's about to start something. If he moves now, there's a good chance that the FBI will notice someone acting suspiciously. But perhaps he has a different goal in mind altogether. Could the pentagram and this letter be some kind of message?
Yes, bro. You know, they'll put some kind of message and you have to decipher it. It's like that. They'll just send you a random paper with with juggled words, and then you have to try to decipher the message that was written in it. Yeah. Oh my god, can't you believe?
Is this it? Alright, time for the real thing.
Real thing?
Yesterday on the news, they said this drug addict tried to rob a bank but was unsuccessful. He attacked a few people and then ran away empty-handed. I'll use him. It's kinda last minute, but I'm sure I can find someone.
Dude, oh my god. So there was like a message that was written in a letter that says, L, do you know? Oh my god. So Light wasn't just using meaningless words. He made a freaking message. L, do you know? Do you know what? Okay. And then Light is trying to use a criminal to figure out the FBI agent. I think it's an FBI agent who's following Light the entire time.
Hello? Light? Morning.
Wait, is that his girlfriend or something? Oh my god, then why did he end up calling her if she wasn't his girlfriend? Like, if she is his girlfriend, then I am very surprised.
He's still following me. Perfect. This whole thing would just be a waste of time if he wasn't tailing me.
So it should be an FBI agent, guys. I haven't seen this anime, but it should be an FBI agent, as far as I know.
Yeah. It's a date no matter how you look at it.
Oh.
I'm sure even my stalker will see it that way.
But this isn't just a date, is it? You said that you figured out a way to find your stalker's name. So tell me, what do you plan on doing?
Huh? Come on. Didn't you see what I wrote in the death note? I explained it in great detail.
No. Doing that will take all the fun out of it.
Oh my god. So bro's going on a date, but it isn't a normal date. It's a date to find out his stalker's name. That's just a random date. Oh my god. And a scary date as well to find out his stalker.
Yeah.
During the week, I goes to school and cram school at night. Dates on his day off. A normal kid, just a hardworking senior in high school. Chief Yagamy's son, Light Yagami. No cause for suspicion. At any rate, I'll be done with my surveillance today, and that'll be it.
See guys, I knew it. He is an FBI agent. I just freaking knew it. He was an FBI agent. I just knew it, guys. I'm not joking. I haven't seen this anime, okay? It's just, I figured it out. Like, who would even be following Light if it wasn't the FBI? That's what. And, yeah. Oh my god, I want to see what happens in this.
Before I scored #1 on the national practice exams.
Ew, you're such a nerd.
So it's just a calm bus ride until it'll be robbed, I think. I don't know what's gonna happen. How it's gonna find out, I don't know.
Stay in your seats unless you want to die!
Oh my god! Bro is robbing a bus!
You gotta be kidding me. Everybody shut up! If anybody moves, I'm putting a bullet in their head!
Why? How? Oh my god! How is there a robber, bro? Bro, you're gonna be dead. How, bro? You're gonna be dead. I don't know, bro, but I know you're gonna be dead, bro. Holy crap! Never even expected a robber to get on a bus. It's just a calm, peaceful ride until it gets all chaotic. Oh my god! Even the FBI agent is surprised.
Have a female staff member bring all the Space Light's cash from yesterday. I know it's there. Have them meet us 2 bus stops from the park, and don't make me wait. If you mess with me at all, or try to get the police involved, I swear I'll kill every one of these passengers.
So bro just wants a Spaceland profits from 2 bus stops ago. Seriously, bro, why do you want freaking Spaceland profits? Is it actually just a huge amusement park with billions of money? Seriously, bro?
Don't be stupid. That's risky. If it comes to that, I'll take care of it. It's okay. We don't have to pass notes back and forth. As long as we keep it down, he won't be able to hear our voices over the sound of the engine.
Do you have any proof that you're not his accomplice?
Bro, holy crap. So I think the FBI agent is talking to Light. Oh my god. And that's how Light will figure out that he's an FBI agent and the frickin' name.
What's the matter?
You know I think he is one.
I have no choice. I'm sure Light Yagami isn't Kira. If he was, he could just kill this guy with a heart attack. Here's my proof. Take a look.
Bro, that's a freaking big mistake. Light is Kira, but you just don't know it. And you just showed him his name, and you just showed him your name. You're dead, bro. You're dead, bro. Bro is dead, bro.
See, L needed an outsider, so we got the FBI to investigate anyone connected to the Japanese police. His name is Ray Penber. I trust you. And I guess for the time being, I won't bother asking what an FBI agent is doing on the bus in the first place. Do you have a gun?
Yeah, I've got one.
Oh my god, bro just figured out his name. And that grin, that freaking smile, that's how you know Light figured out. That's how Light figured out the freaking stalker's name.
Don't move, you little punk!
Uh-oh,
What the
Light.
hell is that? Smart ass! You guys are planning something back here, aren't you?
Damn it. If he sees that note from before, he'll find out the Light was planning to jump him and take his gun away.
Is bro dead or something? I don't know, guys. What the hell? Bro just took a note. I think that's the death note. Death note paper.
Don't mess with me! How long you been hiding back there?
Bro can see Ryuk.
So you mean you can actually see me right now?
Stay there, you! You! Keep away from me, you freak!
This isn't good. He's hallucinating.
Everyone, get down!
Bro isn't hallucinating, bro. Oh my god. Bro, I think bro just touched the death note paper, and that's how he knows he can see Ryuk. And that's how Ryuk knows he can see him. Holy crap. Genius plan by Light.
That little note that Light accidentally dropped was actually torn from the pages of the death note itself. Since he tricked this guy into touching the paper, he's the only other one on the bus who can see me. That's so smart.
Oh my god, so bro just, Ryuk is actually right. Bro, Light made the criminal touch the death note paper and then made him see Ryuk. But since he's a drug addict, everybody would be thinking that he's hallucinating.
Sorry, pal. I'm a Shinigami, so I'm afraid your bullets aren't gonna kill me.
Bro, Shinigamis can't die from either gunshots or even stab wounds. They can't die. They're invincible, bro. They're invincible. And this drug addict doesn't even know heck.
Shinigami can't die from being shot. I've said all these things at one time or another. Whaley is the top ranked student in the country. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. He even used this hijacking as a way to get the guy following him to willingly give up his name.
And bro, oh my god, so Light is just a normal kid who scored the top of his exams, but in fact he is actually Kira, and he used his hijacking to get the stalker's name. And then, yes, it's Ray Penber. Oh my god! Bro got killed! Oh god, right in front of the FBI agent. Crap! Oh god. Bro, how did bro just die after getting hit by a car? Maybe that must be a coincidence, bro. How did bro die? Never even expected him to die like that. That's crazy.
11:45 on the dot. Everything went just as I planned. Kiichiro Osoria, accidental death. Boards the 11:31 Spaceland-bound bus near the eastern entrance to the park, holding a loaded gun and attempts to hijack the bus. He sees a horrific phantom and empties his gun trying to kill it. Terrified, he flees the bus. Immediately afterwards, at 11:45, he dies when struck by a car.
Bro just used a death note to lure the freaking criminal onto the bus and then just kill him. Oh my god. And that's how he got the freaking stalker's name. That's crazy. That's cool. Bro just died. that was the end of episode 4, guys. What a crazy episode, and what a crazy ending for actually an anime episode. Like, first of all, bro wanted to find out the stalker's name. He got it. And then he made the death note, he used the death note to make a criminal climb onto the bus and then just empty his bullets and then just die due to a car hitting him. That's crazy. And the death note never failed. December 20th, 11:58.
You there?
Yeah?
Listen carefully. I came to Japan as part of a secret investigation, so the local police can't find out that
I understand. I promise I won't tell anyone that I met you, and of course...
Yeah, oh. Bro promises never tells anyone, but bro has the name. Bro can just kill him right away.
I thought. Anyway, I don't want the police to know that I've come into contact with an FBI agent either. If my father ever found out, there's no doubt he'd let Elle know. It's obvious that he doesn't suspect me. And as for the police, I'm sure they'll treat this as just another unfortunate accident.
Yo, bro, Light is actually a genius, bro. If his father figured out that if Rafe told his father that he suspected Light, his father would have told Elle fastly. Like, that's a freaking clue to the investigation.
Hey, welcome back.
Who is she, bro?
what a day.
Ray, what's the matter? Something happened, didn't it? I've never heard you sigh like that.
Yeah. The bus I was on got hijacked, if you can believe it.
A bus jacking?
Yeah, bro, wouldn't you believe it? And like, who is that girl? Is that Ray Penber's girlfriend or something? Because I don't know why is she in Ray Penber's home. Yeah, I think she's Ray Penber's girlfriend. I think she is.
You were already riding the bus when the hijacker got on?
Yeah. And in the end, the guy freaked out, jumped off the bus, and got hit by a car.
Did he die?
Yeah, probably.
Bro already died. Bro, Light is like, bro seriously died. What do you mean probably? He actually died, bro. He died due to the injuries of the car hitting him. That's what Light wrote. He has to be hit by the car at 11:45.
It's a little hard to believe that was all a coincidence, don't you think?
What do you mean?
Think about it. You got on that bus because you were investigating someone, right? And now you're telling me that this criminal is most likely dead. Doesn't that suggest that you...
That's enough. Look, darling, you and I know you used to be one of the best agents in the FBI, but now you're my fiancé now, and we talked about this.
Bro? So that girl is Ray Penber's fiancé. And she used to be a brilliant FBI agent once. Oh my god, I can't even believe Ray Penber has a freaking fiancé, butchered wife. Holy crap. Imagine what happens if Light just kills Ray Penber.
Yeah, I guess you're right. It's just force of habit. Sorry about that.
No, I should be sorry. Let's forget about it. Anyway, once we have a few kids running around, you'll probably be so busy you'll forget you were ever an agent. Your mind will be occupied with better things, too. More importantly, tell me how I can convince your dad I'm worthy of his daughter. Kira doesn't scare me half as much as he does.
Bro, okay, so what Ray said was that when they both start like a family, like have a few kids running around, she'll probably be so busy that she'll even forget that she was once an FBI agent once. Like, she'll just forget. Like, the memory got erased from her mind because of the freaking... She has to take responsibility of the kids, right? She has to take care of the kids once they have a family, right? So yeah, that's why. And I don't know if that girl's father is ever gonna make Ray Penber the husband, but I don't know.
If he dies right after meeting me, I'll only draw attention to myself. I'll write his name in here once I've given them time to investigate more people with ties to the police. It'll be less obvious that way. In the meantime, I think I'll use some of those inmates I've been keeping alive to play around with Elle a little more.
So bro is like, I'll write his name for 1 week from now, in the anime now. So he's like, no, I'll become suspicious as soon as I kill him, just after meeting him. And he's like, I'll use a few more inmates to toy with freaking Elle, the detective. Oh my god, what is he gonna do now? How is he gonna kill it?
Gods of Death. Elle, do you know? Gods of Death. Is he trying to tell us that gods of death exist? Listen, Watari. Tell the police to monitor prison populations closely for the next few days. Kira may use other suicide notes to communicate with us.
Oh my god. So Kira sent another note. It's like, gods of death. So Ella's like, wait, do gods of death even exist? I'm like, yeah, there's a freaking Shinigami realm that exists. Yep. December 27th, 3 p.m.
This place is crawling with humans. How are you gonna do it here?
Let's just say you're about to see the results of all the research and experiments I've been doing over the last few days.
Experiments?
Yeah. I've been using known criminals who live in this part of town to test out different killing methods, and I've learned a lot about the Death Note.
Whoa, those two are they're waiting like they're in the subway area, and Light is like, I've been using different killing methods on the criminals in this region. Oh my god. And bro is just like wearing a beanie with a full coat. Oh, as if to make sure he doesn't get seen on the security cameras, I guess.
Ooh, even I didn't know that one.
He's here. Right on time.
Whoa!
Mr. Ray Penber.
What the hell is he gonna do, bro? Never even knew Ray Penber was gonna come through.
Turn around and you're dead. I am Kira.
Oh god!
That's right. Don't turn around or put your hands in your pockets. I won't hesitate to kill you here.
It couldn't be.
Yeah, bro is shocked as I am. Oh my god, bro is just straight up threatening an FBI agent, bro. That's straight up a massacre.
How? Don't do it.
Oh! Oh my god.
I'm afraid I had no choice but to kill him. I figured if I didn't kill at least one person, you wouldn't believe me.
Oh my god, bro just killed him.
Repeatedly charged with sexual assault. He's managed to avoid time due to lack of evidence.
Wow.
He was a menace to society. He got what he deserved.
So bro just straight up killed a man who was reported of sexual assault, and then just kills him right on the spot just to make Ray Penber believe that he was Kira. And bro, oh my god, this is crazy.
Which means, of course, I could easily kill all these people right now if I wanted to.
Oh.
Go ahead and choose someone if you want.
Don't do it. I believe you. You're Kira.
I'm sure you care more about your loved ones than any of these people here. Imagine how you'd feel if one of them was killed just because you refused to cooperate. I think you should consider them the real hostages at the moment.
So bro is like, consider your freaking family, like your fiancé, hostages. Because bro, Kira could know Ray Penber's fiancé name and just kill her right off the dot. So like, bro's like, I'm gonna kill your family if you don't cooperate. Yeah, bro's like that. Bro's threatening.
I'm surprised. I've been investigating you. And if you don't do exactly as I say, she will die. And so will the rest of your family, including you. And that's a promise.
I understand. Just tell me what you need me to do.
So bro is like, so first of all, Ray Penber has been investigating Light. But then Light has actually been investigating Ray Penber, even though Ray Penber's like, this is my final day of my inspection. I'll be like, okay, this guy will be fine. But no, Light is like, oh, this guy's suspicious. Maybe this was the guy who was following me. So bro was actually investigating him, and then found out his fiance's name. I think. Yep, I think his fiance's name. I think he found out already. So that's why bro's like threatening to make sure he cooperates and make sure that his family doesn't die.
I do have my laptop with me. It's the one I use for work, but I don't have the files you're looking for.
All right, then take this envelope.
Huh?
First, take the transceiver out of the envelope, then put the earpiece in and await my instructions.
A transceiver? This thing looks like a toy. But there'll be no record of this transmission anywhere. And it allows us to converse from a close distance, even underground.
So Light really figured that out. He really got a transceiver which could work even underground when there's no service underground, basically. Wow, even he got an envelope? Oh my god. Maybe he got the envelope to write the names of the FBI agents who came to Japan. And then I think Light will write that, and then Light will write the names of the FBI agents, and they'll die.
I'll be close by at all times, which means I'll be watching your every move. When you get on the train, pick a spot in front of you and don't take your eyes off it. If I see you looking around, I will kill you. Once you've boarded, I want you to take the seat closest to the doors. If it's occupied, wait until it's free.
Oh my god, so bro's like focus on one seat you want to sit and keep his eyes forward, and if Kira sees the FBI agent looking around like, oh, somebody help me, then he'll freaking die. So bro's like sit in the corner closest to the doors of the train. So like, why the corner specifically? Why?
Now, I'm going to ask you something. If I have even the slightest suspicion that you're not being honest, your girlfriend is as good as dead. How many FBI agents are currently in Japan? Speak quietly into the transceiver and don't make it obvious.
I believe it's 4 teams, 3 agents per team for a total of 12.
Okay. Now take the papers out of the envelope.
Oh my god. So there's like 4 teams, a total of 12 people. Oh my god. So there's like 3 people in 1 team, basically. So yeah. Oh my god, 12 FBI agents. Oh my god, guys. That's how you know this case is so famous.
Of those 12 agents you mentioned, I want you to write down the name of your superior, the one who's heading up this investigation, in the space at the very top of the page.
What is the meaning of this? What is he after? Let's face it, he hasn't really left me any choice.
There's Light! He's just on the other side. He's in the other car.
Next, take out your laptop and turn it on.
Any minute now, your boss is going to send you a message with a file attachment. It contains the names and photos of all the FBI agents currently active in Japan.
Huh? How will the superior even send the files to you? Like, specifically how? That's what I'm thinking, guys. Like, how is it possible, bro? That's what I'm thinking. Like, what the heck?
And then write that agent's name in the space provided. You're going to do this for each agent.
It doesn't make sense. If he's got the names already, why use me? What's he planning to do with them?
Oh my god. The file has the freaking photos and the names in it, bro. And bro just written them because he was in danger, bro. I mean, Kira could kill him at any point of time. That's why. Oh my god, bro.
After that, you're going to stay in your seat and ride the train for at least another 30 minutes. When you are absolutely certain that nobody will notice you leaving without the envelope, you can get off the train.
I know that voice. Why on earth can't I remember who it belongs to?
Oh my god. So he has to sit in the train for at least 30 minutes so that people won't know that he has left the envelope at the top of the rack. And it's 4:41 p.m. So it was like, how much? 4:11. Yeah, 4:11 p.m. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, hell no! Who's dying? Huh?
Like Yagami.
Farewell, Ray Penber.
Oh my god, bro just straight up killed him after he just exited the train. Holy crap! That was unexpected. Never even realized. I thought Keto was just gonna leave him alone. But I never even realized he was gonna kill him. God, I never even expected that. And bro's like Yagami, bro figured out, but bro couldn't even live to tell the freaking truth of who Keto is.
Ironic. Without even realizing it, he was actually signing a death warrant for all of his colleagues. As for Penber's boss, he died of a heart attack after sending all of his agents a file.
What?
And the other 11 investigators, they all died of heart attacks after receiving the same file.
Bro's just a straight up menace. Bro, so Ray Penber was writing the names. Meanwhile, Light had already written the details of the death for each agent, and that was on the freaking death note. That was genius. Never even realized. And just after the boss, the superior sending the file, bro just immediately dies. Oh my god. This was all planned out by Light, bro. Oh my god.
It's me. I've got a report in front of me right now stating that all of our agents in Japan are dead.
Huh?
All 12 died of heart attacks.
Yep.
I can only assume Akira is behind this.
Yep. Kira is definitely behind the murders because they died of heart attacks. That was definitely Kira.
I have Chief Yagami on the line. L, I just got off the phone with the director of the FBI. According to him, it seems that you arranged for the FBI to come to Japan and investigate everyone here associated with the task force.
Yes, I did.
So how do you explain this? Are we now suspects in our own investigation?
Yeah. Oh god. So Chief Yagami figured out that L was investigating the very own police force. So Chief Yagami just figured that out. Meanwhile, the police were like, what the hell is this guy doing?
I find it unbelievable that you would spy on us. The very people working with you on this case.
Hear that? Well, I knew all along we couldn't trust that guy. More importantly, Kira killed those FBI agents, didn't he?
Yeah. So the police can't trust L, and L can't trust the police, and it's already creating a rivalry. It's like the police versus L. It's already creating a rivalry. Yes, sir. It is creating a rivalry.
Of apples.
Damn you, Kira.
Oh. Is that?
He's dead. Dead?
Oh god.
No, he was murdered by Kira.
That's so sad for Ray's fiance. They both were about to start a happy family, but soon it all just diminished. That was so sad, actually, bro.
I figured you're going to find out sooner or later, so I might as well tell you now. I don't want you to be alarmed. I'm sure you've heard of this Kira investigation. Well, I'm currently in charge of it.
What? Are you serious? That's totally awesome, Dad. You're the best cop ever.
That's not quite the point I'm trying to make.
Oh?
You see, the truth is, the FBI sent 12 of their agents to Japan to assist us in finding Kira, and all of them died yesterday.
So Chief Yagami's just straight up telling his family about this Kira investigation because he thinks that they also find out already, bro.
That's right. Your life is so much more important than some job.
I can't. I could never forgive myself if I walked away from this. I will not sit back and let evil triumph.
But, Dad, you... Please, dear.
I think it's honorable of you, Dad. I'm proud to be able to call you my father.
Bro, what? Bro, Chief Yagami's saw you and with the investigation. I can find out your name and Kira is right in front of you. It's Light. Light Yagami could kill you at any time, bro. And you're like, no, I'll not let evil triumph. No, I'm not saying, no offense to Chief Yagami, but I'm pretty sure he is thinking that no, I'll not let evil triumph. And Light is congratulating him, saying that I'm proud to call you my father. Wow, it's deep.
It's quite possible that we may all be killed by Kira. Think of your own lives, your families, and all the others you'd be leaving behind. If anyone wants to leave this investigation, now is the time.
Oh my god, so Chief Yagami is like, everybody, whoever thinks of your families, your lives, and your friends, please resign. Because your lives are more valuable than this investigation, bro. Because Kira could kill anybody that opposes him as a god.
You have to be willing to fight against him, even if that means making the ultimate sacrifice. That is all.
So, what are you gonna do?
I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, that's him all right. There's no doubt about it. I remember him because he told us to get down. But I don't really remember any of the other passengers.
I see. Well, thanks for talking with me anyway. I appreciate it.
Oh my god, so Ray Pember's fiance is gonna investigate how her husband died and who killed her husband. Oh my god. I don't know if she'll be able to figure out that it's Light Yagami, Kira.
Kira could have been one of the passengers on the bus that day. And if that is the case, then I know that he's close enough to use this bus route.
So the fiance is like, the Kira could have been one of the passengers. It's Light, and it's been a possibility. So it's like a possibility it's a possibility that she could find Kira since Kira takes the same bus route. So there's a possibility that she might find out who's Kira. Huh.
5 men, huh? Well, 6, including myself. Still, I'm grateful to see that there are as many as 5 of you willing to risk your lives to fix.
Yeah, like everybody's like risking their lives. So there's Matsuda and there's like 4 more investigators like willing to call no quits.
Hold on a second. El just said that he's decided to trust us now. But honestly, what reason do we have to trust him?
Look, El. All of us have agreed to put our lives at risk to bring Kira to justice.
Yep, yeah. Now, wait, huh? Bro, El is like, I trust you all now? What the actual hell? I mean, like, that's a coincidence. Like, what the hell? That's crazy.
Come here so we can all meet in person.
Decided I trust my light after you already say that I trusted all of you.
So El is gonna show his real self again to those six investigators, including the chief. Oh my god! Can't wait to see how El looks like. I would like to meet 6 of you whom I trust as soon as possible. Oh! Before I want you all to go, I'll tell you this. Say how much more you trust me.
Why is he seeking our help now?
Yeah, that's what. Like, did El realize that the 12 FBI agents did die because of Kira, and nobody in the task force was like, no, I'm not Kira, but nobody said that. So somebody could be Kira, or there is no Kira in the FBI.
It's not like we'd ever know.
A proxy, huh? Well, it is possible. I believe El. I think we can trust him. And besides, I don't really see how we can solve this case without his help.
I agree. From the beginning, he's been very upfront about the fact that he would need the help of the police on this case.
Yeah, Ella's been like, can you please trust me? Yeah, he's been like that, and yes, we should definitely trust El because, El solved numerous cases by himself, so we definitely need his actual help. Like, Matsuda is right, we need to.
Perhaps we should think of it like he's been waiting for this to happen all along.
Why would he do something like that?
There were a number of people on the task force who distrusted El before this investigation began, and once we got started, we had detectives resigning left and right. Following that, classified information was leaked.
Yeah, there were a number of people who didn't trust El at all in the beginning. So, yeah, that could be a possibility.
If we're working with that guy, I'm leaving the task force. You don't have to worry. I won't try to follow you. I'm not interested in finding El.
So bro just straight up dipped. Seriously, is bro such a dumbass? I'm like, Guys, seriously, try to come on and catch Kira, bro. Just come on, bro.
I'm staying in a suite at the Potato Hotel at the moment. I'll be switching hotels every few days when this comes on. I want you to think of these hotel rooms as the de facto headquarters of this investigation. If this arrangement is acceptable to all of you, then split into 2 groups and stagger your arrivals so you come 30 minutes apart. Please arrange it so you're all here at midnight.
Oh my god, so L is he's like a potato hotel and will change hotels every few days. Oh my god, that is so genius thinking, guys. Because someone at the potato hotel or any other random hotel could find out L's real name. So that's why he's switching hotels every few days.
It seems we're getting closer to each other in equal steps.
Whoa.
It's only a matter of time before we collide. So be it. I'm ready to show my face. I'll make my first public appearance as L.
So I wonder how L looks like. Just based on his back appearance, I figure out that he's like a nerdy. He's like a nerd because he's a nerd.
That's what I'm counting on.
What acted over these last few days? Think carefully. Was there anything I missed? And what comes next? There are endless possibilities.
Oh my gosh, so bro's just thinking what did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? In order to make sure that the police doesn't follow him. Oh, they're standing in front of the room door.
It's unlocked. Please, let yourselves in.
Wow, guys, what a fantastic ending. I wanted to see how L looks like, but so far, Light figured out the stalker's name, killed him. Now his fiance is investigating who killed Ray Penber. I'm satisfied with these 3 episodes. These 3 episodes really gave a lot of conclusions. If you like my reaction videos along with my gaming videos, share and subscribe to my channel for more reaction videos and also gaming videos like this. Bye!